Hi guys, how are you today? I'm back with super tasty new recipe which is a cheesecake. You can make this cake perfectly with little bit ingredients, so without any further delay, let's get started. For that, I have taken two balls and I'm going to place egg yolk in one bowl and the egg white in the other bowl. So I'm going to separate the egg yolk and the egg white, and you can just follow the same process like I am doing it. So it will be helping you out and it would be easier to separate it. And I've washed the eggs before, so yeah, remember to wash all the things while using. And I'm wearing some gloves so that my hands does not get sticky or the egg yolk or the egg white sticks to my hand. That's gonna make my hand like a little wet. And now I'm going to take another egg and gonna break it out and I'm gonna separate all the egg yolk from the egg white, and that's it. Now I'm going to place it in the separate bowl. Okay, while I'm doing this process with my other eggs, why don't you just go and hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and remember to hit the bell icon so you're updated with my latest and new videos. So let's come back to the egg process. Some people of you might be thinking that it's such a long time taking process to separate egg and the yolk, but well, I would like to recommend you to buy something like some tools to separate the egg yolk and the egg white, and that's available on any online superstore. But I felt that I'm easy with this because buying a separator is a waste of money, and you'll get used to it with the passage of time when you're gonna separate the egg. And I feel this is an easier way to separate the egg. And we're going to take the beater and we're going to beat the egg white quite well so that it turns out to be fluffy and a foamy shape. So it'll take like 3 to 4 minutes, and you can see the egg yolk has turned out to be in a foamy texture. Now I'm going to take the other ball which we have egg yolks in, and I'm going to beat it as well. Well, I've taken the 4 eggs, as I mentioned before, and I'm going to beat it quite well. I mean the egg yolk part. Beat the egg yolk for like 3 to 4 minutes as well, and once it's turned out to be dull in yellow color, the dull yellow color, and the consistency will change to be thick, we're going to place the egg beater aside. Like you can see it now, the color it has turned out to be less yellow and the consistency is thick. Then we're going to add the cream cheese, about 250 grams. Cream cheese available on any supermarket. You can just go to any superstore and you'll buy the cream cheese from there. I've added like about 250 grams of cream cheese, and I'm going to beat it unless until it's mixed well inside the egg yolk. And it also takes like 4 to 5 minutes, and once it's done, we're going to move to our next procedure. That's like adding condensed milk, about 400 ml, and it's also available on any supermarket. We're going to mix it with the help of a beater, and once it's mixed well, we're going to move to our next procedure. But yeah, mixing is all in every recipe and it's like a little hard, but the beater has made our thing easier. And now we're going to pour the egg white into the egg yolk part. So I've taken a spatula and pouring it with the passage of time, and we pour a little bit of egg yolk and gonna mix it, and then the other part with the help of a spatula we're going to mix it. We're not gonna take a beater because that's not good for the recipe, and that's gonna make our thing a little light thin. So with the help of a spatula I'm going to do it, and we're going to add the egg yolk slowly, time to time, and gonna mix it. And yeah, we have poured now we have poured all of it and going to mix it quite well with the help of a spatula. Now with the help of a spatula I've done this, and you can see it's done. So we're not going to beat it because that's gonna make our mixture a little down, or batter a little down. Now I'm going to add the batter into a pan. Our batter is ready, and now it's going to be placed into the oven. So I have placed an aluminium sheet down the pan, and I have placed a round shaped cut butter paper on the base of my pan so that my cake is easier to take out. Now it's time to add or to pour the batter inside the pan, and now we're going to place the pan inside the oven. So you can see that I have preheated a little bit, and now I'm going to place the pan inside the oven. Well, we're going to place the pan inside the oven for like 230 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, and after that the cake has done. And we're going to separate the cake on a separate platter. While working with oven or any hot thing, just remember to wear gloves. So I've taken a knife and I'm gonna separate the cake with the help of a knife from the pan. And as far as I mentioned before, that I have placed a butter paper down, so that's gonna help it out to get separated. Now you can see it's done, and it looks so tasty and creamy in texture. And I'm gonna place or sprinkle some icing sugar onto it. It's ready to present in the front of your guests. Well, cut it out, eat it with tea or coffee or your tea time, and you're going to love it. And if you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. This is a super tasty cake recipe, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you really enjoyed this video.